A very pleasant afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. In our previous classes, we discussed about self-introduction, and then we moved on to what can I say, interview skills. We have discussed what is an interview and what are the requirements to crack a job in the interview, and we have also discussed about pre-interview planning, and then followed by how to enter into the interview hall. Okay, so on the day of interview, what are the do's and don'ts to be followed on the day of interview, that was also discussed. And then later on we discussed few HR round questions. Okay, I think there we stopped. Let me admit, yeah. uh, yes, till that only we stopped. Anything else? Anybody is there? Please unmute yourself and respond. Is it the thing what we discussed in the previous classes? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Fine. So today uh, we start with a small story. Let me tell you a small story. I think it's many days that we did not discuss any story, right? Okay. Today, let me give a kickstart with a small story. Now, I would like to tell you a story of two frogs. Okay, which gives very important message to all of us. Once upon a time, in a pot of buttermilk, in a pot of buttermilk, two frogs fell down. Okay, in a pot of buttermilk, two frogs were fell down. Then, the moment they fell down into that buttermilk, one frog thought, oh, finish, I'm gone. Okay, the second frog, that was the thought of the first frog. Second frog, it was thinking, oh, I should live. What are the things I can do? What options do I have? It started thinking and tried to come onto the top, but it was unable to manage, and both were struggling. And at the first frog, after some time, it stopped doing nothing because it got fixed that I'm going to die. Finished, mentally fixed. But whereas second frog, it decided that I have to live. This was the commitment. Okay. Then the first frog, though it was having options, it did nothing. It was fixed that it is going to die, finish. It was just lying like that. But second frog, it was keep on moving its legs for so much time. For so much time, it was trying to come out of that pot. But after some time, the first frog died. But second frog did not get disappointed by looking at that. Still, it was moving its legs so that it can come out of that. It was trying to come out of that pot by moving its legs. After doing so much of time, like moving its legs, what happened is, as it was buttermilk, it got churned. What is, I think you all people know what is churning. Okay, churning. So because of that movement and churning and all, slowly butter was formed on the top of the buttermilk. I think you know butter. Okay, butter was formed on the top layer of the buttermilk. And then slowly this frog jumped onto the butter, and from there it took a jump outside the pot. In that way, the frog was successful in saving itself. Okay, now Everybody, I hope everybody understood the story. Can I have a hand raised in the? Can you all raise your hand? Can you all raise your hand and say that it is understood? Yes, thank you, Harshavardhan. Yes, very good. I am observing many hands. Yes, very good. Good, very good, very good. Yeah, yes. Still, yeah, still 117 says 104 EC. Roll number 1, 6, 14. I want so many, still a few more hands. Few more hands to be raised. Did you understand the story? And yes, still some more people. If you, yeah, very good, very good, very good. And still, I'm waiting for your hand. Right, very good. Right, very good. And 419 and 426, Mahesh. Did you understand the story just now which I have narrated? Yeah, very good. Okay then. So, story was interesting, right? Yeah, 401 now she got. Good morning, 401. Just now she got up from sleep, I think. Is it? Anyhow, very good. So, yeah, I saw your hands here. I take it for granted that you understood the story. Thank you. Now, unmute your lower hand, down your hands, all of you, down your hands. Now, unmute yourself and tell me what is the moral of the story. Thank you for raising your hands. Right. Unmute yourself and tell me what is the moral of the story. I once again very fastly recollect the story. There was a pot of buttermilk. Two frogs fell in that. One frog was fixed mentally that it's going to die. So it did not make any trial at all. Whereas the second frog, it wanted to live. So it put its 100% efforts. After some time, first frog, as it was not trying, just lying like that, it died. Whereas the second frog, looking at the first frog, it did not get disappointed. Still, it was keep on trying. And after some time, because of that trying and movement of the legs and all, butter was formed on the top layer of the buttermilk. And from that support, from landing onto that butter, and then from there, it took a jump to the outside. It came outside of the pot. This is the story. Now, can you please unmute yourself, anybody, and tell me the moral of the story? I welcome.
Ma'am.
Yeah. May I know who's that?
Niharika, ma'am. Niharika, ma'am, myself.
Hi, Niharika. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm good. Thank you. Yeah. What is the moral in that? What did you understand?
We should try, ma'am, until we got the solution, ma'am.
Okay. So until you
Without
get
losing our willpower and confidence, ma'am.
good.
If we try and try, there will be a light to us, ma'am. There is a way to us. There will
Yeah.
a door will open to us. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yeah. Very good, very good. So when we try, definitely there will be a way, okay, to us, and a door will be open for us, okay. So that is very well said, Niharika. Very good. Can we give claps to Niharika? I want to see some claps in the chat box. Yeah, somebody, Harshavardhan, I think. Always keep on trying. Please unmute yourself and tell Harshavardhan. Yes. Can I see some claps for Niharika in the chat box? Hats off, Niharika. Very good, very good. Fine, very good. Right. Any other people? What you understood? Any others? Because everybody's perception is different. Every individual is unique in his perception. From a different point of views, we can understand the things. Anybody else? You can unmute yourself and say. Others. What happened? Yeah, Niharika is responding. Thank you, ma'am, and one and all. Right. Yeah. Anybody else? What you understood from the... Yeah.
Ma'am, myself, Pavitra, ma'am.
Hi, Pavitra.
Yes, ma'am. Moral is practice makes man perfect, ma'am.
Very good. So because of that practice, it was keep on trying. So it was able to succeed. Okay, good. Good.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
And so if you keep on trying and practicing as such, definitely one fine day you get a fruit sweet result. Right. Sweet fruit result. Right. And I'm waiting for your responses. What happened? Unmute yourself and come out with the thought, what you understood in that. I did not ask you any GK question or current affairs question. Let me make it clear. Right. Yes.
Keep trying until you reach success.
Trying until you reach success. Yeah. Second, is it the first frog or we should be like first frog or second frog?
Second frog, ma'am.
Yeah. Second frog. And we should keep trying like the second frog until we attain the success. Okay. Till the last breath we have to try. Good. And anybody else?
Never give up, ma'am.
Give up. Yeah, what I see, there was a chance for, there was option for second frog when it saw the first frog passed away or died beside it. So there it can also give up. Okay, finish. I'm also going to die anyhow. Okay, it did not give up as such. It was trying. Very good. Never give up. And so in this way, if you don't give up and keep on practicing, okay, and continuously, if you put sincere efforts, definitely a door will be open. Path will be seen to us to reach our destination. If we don't try anything, if we keep just like that, okay, we cannot find any path. Let us apply the same to our lives, like our career. Okay, so if we don't put any efforts to our career, okay, the path will not be seen. You have to put your efforts till you reach the destination, like the second frog. Then somehow in some or the other way, you will get the result. How to put efforts? You have to practice communication, speaking in English. You have to participate in such type of activities. When opportunity is given, you have to grab the opportunity. You should also practice aptitude. You should be strong with the technical skills. You should be in a position to convert your knowledge, technical knowledge, into the skill. Okay, in this way you have to put efforts. When you put efforts in that way, one fine day definitely you will be succeeded. Okay, like the second frog, then you can enjoy the life, right? So with this positive note, with this positive message, let me start today's session. Yeah, I think we were discussing about, yeah, somebody has given text in the chat box. Success always comes with pain. 4E1. Okay. Success always comes with pain. Yeah, unless and until you say if a seed is there, if a baby plant should come out, first of all, the outer cover should be rotten. Then only the plant can come. That struggle, that struggle it should experience. Then only the beauty of the life. Did you understand? So success always experiences very painful when in the beginning, but later on, that let me tell you that pain is only temporary. That pain is only temporary. Once if you succeed, finish. Sky is the limit for your enjoyment. Okay, sky is only the limit for your enjoyment. But for that temporary pain, if you stop yourself, you cannot. That temporary pain, it becomes permanent pain, permanent suffering. Understood? So see, just one more year, if you put 100% effort on your career, what to be done exactly in these few months, not even 1 year, few months you have. Okay, if you put exact efforts, required efforts, finish, you can be placed in the company. Understood? So exact thing what is required now in the last chance for you, you put that. Okay, see, I think you have seen the interview model, how the questions will be asked and how you are supposed to answer. All things, mind you, is in only in English language. Let me tell you. Is it in the Telugu language? No. It's not in Telugu language. It's English. You have to speak English. You have to answer in English language only. There is no other second option for you. So at that time, you have to get grip over the language. Unless and until you don't open your mouth and speak English, you cannot get grip. Okay, that's why I'm telling you, keep on speaking English at home with your siblings and the people, children around, school-going children and all. Okay, when I give an opportunity like this for you, you can unmute yourself and express your views. That is very important. You see, I don't think most of the students, like many students are there in the class now, but very few people have taken the chance. Those are the people who are going to get the jobs. Those few people who are going to get the jobs. Why? Because they are habituated to motivate themselves and come out with the effort. Proactiveness. They were able to prove themselves that they are proactive. Because proactive people are the required people in companies. So try to be like that. The people who are grabbing the opportunities are the people who are getting placed in the companies. So grab the opportunity when it is given to you. Use this platform. You can use this platform to improve your skills. Or else later on you have to regret. Okay, to avoid that unpleasant condition, okay, long suffering, you better put 100% efforts now so that you can enjoy the life. Understood? Yeah. And one more thing what I want to tell is, right now company people are expecting only high efficiency mindset people. I repeat once again, company people are expecting only high efficiency. The efficiency level should be high. Those type of people only company people are preferring. Why? Because the quality of this high efficiency people is they don't need any monitoring for their work. They don't expect any monitoring. They monitor themselves. They are self-monitors. Okay, if it is in the company, they can work. Yeah, they work under the monitoring or by what can I say, monitored by their bosses in the company and CC cams and all. Now, as most of the employees, software employees, are working from home, they are working from home now, but they should The people now who are able to success, the people who are able to monitor themselves, having self-discipline, though there is no CC cam, but still working, okay, those people are considered as high efficiency mindset people. For them, no need of monitoring. Those are the people who are able to get on in this lockdown period. Even it is applicable to you students. Now, you also, no faculty is monitoring you. Nobody is going to monitor you. But still, you had to put your efforts. You should be self-monitor. Yeah, out of 24 hours, am I availing the time properly? I had to monitor myself. That should be the attitude. Nobody should monitor you, but you should monitor yourself and do what exactly is required. Understood? Hope I made myself clear. Okay, so see to it that you also become high efficiency mindset people. Those people don't need any monitoring. They know what they are supposed to do during the time when nobody is monitoring them. Understood? Okay, yeah, yes. Let me share a PPT. Yeah, is the PPT visible, ma? Can anybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I think this one is discussed already, right? Yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
This one is over, I think. This one also we discussed, I think. How long would you like to stay with us? Yeah, I think we discussed this one. This is the slide which we are supposed to discuss right now. Am I correct? Please correct me if I am wrong anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, anybody please unmute yourself and read out the question. Please unmute yourself and read the question, ma.
Will you accept a lower position for time being? Hello?
Yeah. Will you accept? Yeah, I heard you. Will you accept a lower position for time being? This is the question. Okay. What is the answer then? Please read out, ma.
Although I want to be a part of your company, I'm afraid I would not be happy to accept a lower position.
Although I want to be a part of your company, I'm afraid I would not be happy to accept a lower position. Yeah, when you go for interviews, you should not bound totally. Like, for example, what if I offer you less salary? Okay, sir, it is okay for me. Even though you offer less salary, also it is fine for me. No, don't bound too much. At the same time, don't be so rigid also. You should be flexible depending upon the situation. Such type of question here. Will you accept a lower position for time being? Okay, although I want to be a part of your company, see, I am willing. See, that willingness to join the company should always be displayed. That should be expressed. Although I wanted to be a part of your company, I'm afraid I would not be happy to accept a lower position. Okay, did you understand? So you should not totally bound, but you had to convey that you wanted to join in the company. At the same time, you cannot go below your dignity, right? Okay, is it not? We should not go below our dignity. So you have to maintain that I would not be happy to accept lower position. You have to at least maintain that what can I say, designation which matches your qualification. So I would not be happy to accept a lower position. This is one of the answers which you can give. Yes. Yes. Anybody? Anybody?
When can you join us?
Yes, when can you join us? Okay.
As soon as I am relieved from my present job, or I can join you right now as I have no other commitments pending on my side.
You are already working in some
Ma'am?
company.
Okay,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So as soon as I am relieved from my, see, it's already if a person is still working in some other company, so he has to get the formalities, closing formalities done in that company, or they should be done in that company. So he can take time. As soon as I'm relieved from my present job, I'll join you. Okay. But if you are like a fresher, I can join you right now as I have no other commitments pending on my side. In this way, you can, the second one will match you. Okay. I can join you right now as I have no other commitments pending on my side. In this way, you can give the answer. Clear? Is it clear? Right. Let's yeah. Read out this question.
Tell us something about your family.
Yeah. Continue.
Sir, we are a family of 4 members. My parents, myself, and my younger or elder brother or sister. My father is a businessman, and mom is a homemaker. My brother is doing his final intermediate. I am proud to have a good supporting family.
How beautiful it is. How beautiful. Tell us something about your family. Okay, can you tell something about your family? That is a question. Right. So we are a family of 4 members, my parents, myself, and my younger or elder brother or sister. My father is a businessman and my mom is a wonderful a homemaker. My brother is doing his final intermediate. I am proud to have a good supporting family. Okay, if you are telling something about the family in self introduction, only first line is sufficient. We are a family of 4 members, including me. Okay, so with that you can stop. But when the interview panel member is asking to tell something about a family, then you have to come out with this in detail, what your father and mother and brother and etc. Okay, so sir, we are a family of 4 members, my parents, myself, and my younger brother or sister. My father is a businessman and my mom is a homemaker. My brother is doing his final intermediate and I am proud to have a good supporting family. I'm blessed with a good supporting family. Anything as such. Okay, in this way you have to tell in detail when a separate question is asked about the family. Clear? Any doubts? Okay, then we move to the next one. Yes. Do you get, yes, anybody?
Do you get easily, ma'am? This is Pavitra, ma'am.
Hi, Pavitra. Come on, go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. Do you get easily motivated,
Continue.
ma'am?
Yeah, it's audible,
Ma'am?
ma.
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes not, but usually I get motivated easily. It all depends on the requirements of the situation.
Okay, well, right. Do you get easily motivated? Sometimes not, but usually I get motivated easily. It all depends upon the requirement of the situation. If the situation
Yes,
demands, then I get easily motivated about the work or whatever the thing may be. When if I feel that it is not that required, yeah, sometimes I cannot be motivated by the things. Did you understand? In this way, it can be answered. Okay, let me ask a question now to the class. The question is, do you lie for the sake of company? Answer. Do you lie for the sake of company? Unmute yourself and answer. Do you lie for the sake of company?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Once again, let me remind you, all the students of the class, never give one word answers. Note it. Underline with green ink. Never give
Sorry, ma'am.
one word answers in the interview.
Sorry.
Never, never, never. It is strictly prohibited to give. See, you have gone to interview to be in order to test your suitability. How can that be tested? When you speak. For that only questions are asked. If you give yes or no answers, no, that irritates the HR. He wanted you to speak, and from that he wanted to test you and decide, right? At that time, never give one word answers. You say and support or explain that. Okay? Do you lie for the sake of the company? This is my question now.
Yes, ma'am. Only if it's not against law.
Okay, I lie. Yes, I lie for the sake of company, but as long as it is not against the law. Okay, okay, and good, right? I'm happy that you are expressing your thoughts. Yes, and others. What answer you give? Others. Do you lie for the sake of company? Why silence? Thinking or sleeping?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I didn't lie, ma'am, because it will sometimes lead to a big problem, ma'am.
I'm sorry, I don't lie for the sake of company because
Yes. It will lead to a big hectic problem, ma'am.
yeah, it leads to so many complications which I don't prefer.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Thank you.
depends. Okay, good. And others.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
yes, I will. If my lie creates a positive impact on the company,
Yes, if your lie is creating a positive impact or good result for the company, you are ready to lie for the sake of company. Is this your answer, ma?
yes, ma'am.
527. Okay, good, right? And
Ma'am, based on the situations, I can lie to the company, ma'am. In critical situations, I can lie, ma'am.
I for the sake of company.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So based on the situation, you will decide whether to lie or not. Am I correct?
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
Good.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
What about boys? Are they sleeping or what? Having a nice nap. Yes, boys and other girls. Respond. What answer you give in case if that question is asked? Boys, that's all. Would you like to lie for the sake of company? Anybody would like to? Sir, basically I hate telling lies, but sometimes If my lie can do good for others, then I don't mind in telling one. This may be an answer. Okay, so basically I hate telling lies. But sometimes if my lie can do good for others, then I don't mind in telling one. This is one approach. Okay, or even you see, that's what I'm telling, HR questions, there is no like this is only the correct answer, this is only the wrong answer, nothing like that. You can also handle this answer in this way. No, sir. I cannot break my own policies by speaking lies for the sake of company, because I strongly believe that if I speak a lie today, definitely, if not today, some other day, the reality or the truth prevails, or truth comes out into the limelight, and that will be at the cost of company's fame. I never take the risk at the cost of company's fame. So I don't speak lies. This is also one of the approach. Did you understand? So that's what I'm telling you. For a single question, many approach. How you convince that? You see here, one answer. Sir, basically I hate speaking lies, but if the company because of that lie, some people are getting benefited when it is good for others, I don't mind in telling one. Okay, this is also correct. And some other, yes, no, I cannot speak lies for the sake of company, because any lie maybe it will be giving a temporary happiness, but for one fine day it comes into limelight, and at that time company's fame will be in the critical position. I cannot take a risk in the name of company. Okay, so I cannot speak a lie at the cost of company's fame. So I don't speak lies. This is one approach. Okay, there also what we are doing, we are trying to give priority to the company. We don't want company to be in the risk zone. For that purpose, we are not going to say lie. See how you convince the answer, convince the listener. Here also, generally I don't speak lies, but if it is really genuinely good for few people, there is no, I don't mind in saying one. See how you convince that. That's what. There is no like a correct answer or wrong answer for HR questions. No. The question may be asked, which game you would like to play? Basketball or chess? What do you say? Tell me. Tell me, what game you prefer to play? Basketball or chess?
Both I prefer, ma'am.
You tell,
I
still
like
give explanation. Give
I like
explanation.
basketball, ma'am. And I play chess also, ma'am, because it is a mind game to know my solving the puzzles, ma'am.
Good.
Yes, okay, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Good. And
I'm enjoying
yes.
play the basketball, ma'am. But in chess, ma'am, I know my talent, ma'am, about mind games, ma'am. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Good. And others, which game you prefer to play? Basketball or chess? Unmute yourself and try to answer this. It should not take that much of time. Make it fast. Do it fast.
I prefer basketball because it is physically fit and it makes stress levels decrease.
Good stress buster, according to you. Okay, good. Right, very good. And others? You see, you're not going to lose anything. You have to just unmute yourself and say what you feel. That's it. Why are you taking this much of time?
Ma'am, as my friends as my friends before told these things, I prefer to play both basketball and chess, ma'am. Sorry for my bad English, ma'am. Just I'm trying to be fluent.
Let me tell you, we all are learners, right? There is no sorry in this. You are trying to learn and your English is good. Why are you, your mind is preoccupied already, that prefixed that you are speaking bad English? No, bearable. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
Don't
Yes,
have
ma'am.
that
Thank you.
inferiority complex that your English is bad. No. Okay, you have taken the chance, unmuting and grabbed the chance, right? Okay, that itself a very good what can I say, gesture of yours, that you wanted to become something good. Very good, keep doing, but don't before
Yes, ma'am.
only
Thank you.
announce everybody that your English is bad. No. Okay, right.
Oh, okay, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Next.
And basketball is good for fitness, ma'am, and chess is good for problem solving abilities, ma'am. Developing problem solving abilities. Yes, ma'am.
To play both.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And
Thank you.
okay, welcome. Next. Next person. Can I have the next person? You see, make it fast. Others, you can try and give some of the other answer. You see, when question is asked like this, which game you prefer to play out of these two, basketball or chess? Okay, two options he is giving. Okay, like you can, if you want to prefer basketball, you can say like this, sir, I prefer to play basketball because basketball is a team game. I prefer to be in teams. I'm fond of being in teams. Okay, and many times in my college days, I was leading the team. I was the captain for my college basketball team, and we have won many prizes. So I prefer to play basketball. Here, what is conveyed, that you are a good leader, and still you can say, in the year so and so, when we were playing basketball and it was the crucial time for us, at that time we were about to lose the match. At that time I motivated all my team members that we will put our efforts and let us not focus on the cup. Then finally all the team members are motivated and they played at their 100%, and finally we won the cup. So I prefer to play basketball. You see, what have you done in this question? You have advertised your skill. What skill? Leadership skill. And what else? As that you are a good motivator. See, a small question is asked, that one you have utilized, that in that answer you have put all your skills exhibited in that. Okay, even you first opening sentence, what? I prefer to be in teams. I like to be in teams, because MNCs you have to work in teams. So obviously you will be opted in that matter, right? So that point you have given, you love to be in teams. And second point, what you said, you are a good team player, and especially you are a good leader, because you have led the team in winning, and even you have proved yourself that you are a good motivator. So 3 things you have done in one answer. Understood? So I don't mean that I prefer to play chess is wrong. No, that also can be said. Did you understand this answer? You see, in one answer, 3 things are said. Sir, I like to be in teams. Okay, I played many games in basketball, and in so and so year, I led a team. I was the captain for my college basketball team. We represent our college in so and so place. And at the crucial time, the moment in the last crucial time, where it is a do or die condition, at that time, I just took a time out and I motivated my team members that let us put 100% efforts. Okay, let us forget about the cup, whether we are winning or losing. Let us put 100% efforts. I motivated in this way, and in the same way, my team members, they understood that and they have put their 100% effort, and finally we won the match. It was unforgettable moment in my life. Okay, so I prefer to play basketball. You see, from where you went and finally where you reached the point. In that process, how many things you have proved? How many things, how many qualities of yours you advertised? One, you advertised that you are a good team. I mean, you will be a good member in a team. And one, you proved that you are a good team leader. Okay, and one, you proved that you are a good motivator. Okay, in this way you have to exhibit more number of skills in single answer. And let me tell you one more thing. You can tell story. If you should be in a position to tell a story. You see, I asked this question. Yes, sir, I would like to answer this question by telling you a small story. Story is you start telling about the something which is related to your personal list, where you can exhibit your skill. Your past life incident where you can exhibit your skill. Now I did the same. Okay, in this way you have to answer. Let us say, now other side of the coin. Sir, I prefer to play chess because chess is a mind game. I like to study the minds of the people. Did you understand? And it is a royal's game. See how many things I am telling. Okay, chess is a mind game. I like to study the minds of the people because a good leader has to study the minds of all the team members. Then only accordingly he can allot the work and he can make the people to do work. Okay, so I like to study the minds of the people. So I prefer to play chess. Understand? This is one approach of saying. I don't say playing chess is wrong or playing basketball is wrong. No, whatever you say, you convince. That's it. You have to convince. That's it. In a very soft way. And in your answer, in every answer of yours, you should advertise your skills. Whatever skills are there, exhibit, advertise. That's it. Understood? Okay. Any doubts regarding this?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Let's move. Yeah, who is your inspiration? Yes. Unmute yourself and tell me who is your inspiration.
My parents are my inspiration.
Explanation. See, I'm telling you, for every answer, explanation. He wanted you to speak out. Right. Why your parents? Yes, sir. My parents, especially my father, is my motivation, my inspiration. Because I have seen from my childhood how my father, loving father, he was fulfilling his responsibilities even in the crucial times. Even in the crucial times also, he never lost his hope. He was keep on trying and he managed everything and able to bring up us in a very as a good citizens of India. So I'm inspired by my father. This is one way of saying. Like mother, you say something about mother, or some personality like Abdul Kalam. You say something. Now you unmute yourself and tell. You see, don't say I'm inspired by my father. No, I'm inspired by my father because explanation. For everything, explanation is required. That's it. Yes, anybody unmute yourself and tell.
Hi, ma'am. This is Santoshi. My mother is my inspiration, ma'am, because she faced all problems alone only. She grew up my sister and me alone. And I learned so many things from my mom, ma'am, because as a teacher, she taught so many things for children. Like that, as a mother and teacher playing both roles, she played a very good role in our lives. That's it, ma'am.
So, my mother is my inspiration. Closing. A superb landing. You see, you have started the answer so beautifully, told all the points, how your mother brought up you both kids. She played excellently the role of a teacher for others and as well as mother and teacher for you. Okay. And a closing, like a happy landing of the answer is required. A complete answer. How? So
My mother is my inspiration.
yeah, superb landing. Understood, ma? So when you give the answer, it should be like that. You have to start the answer, give all the points, and then you have to land in a very neat manner. Did you understand? Very good. Others? Others?
Ma'am, my mother is my inspiration.
Because she
Because
balanced.
she always keeps smile on her face, whatever the situation be. She always teaches me how to respect others or how to mingle with others. So my mother is my inspiration.
How to handle life or how to lead life in the present day society. She taught me everything, and I am today just because of her. So my mother is an inspiration, and today I am I am doing my graduation in BTech. That is her encouragement, right? Okay, in this way you have to tell. Very good. So she is my inspiration. Good. And next. Who is your inspiration? Anybody unmute yourself? Yeah, Harshavardhan, come on.
Ma'am, I never inspired from any others. Why? Because that's depend upon the situation that I face. Sorry. That's depend upon always the situation that we're facing problems. That makes ourselves to be motivated and we get inspired from ourselves.
I get inspired by myself and depending upon the situation surrounding me.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it your, okay, okay. Okay, if it is asked like, can you narrate a situation which has motivated you? You should be in a position to explain that. Or else, without asking also you can explain. Got it, Harshavardhan? But ready to answer that. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine, good. And Others? That's all? Yeah, my inspiration is my mom. She has been a living institution for me from whom I have learned n number of things. Okay, so she has my inspiration is my mom. She has been a living institution for me from whom I have learned. I said this is one approach. Understood? Okay, let's move to the next question. Yeah, what if you won a lottery of 1 crore? Come on, responses please. What if you win a lottery of 1 crore? What do? This one, I think I should get more number of responses. What you do if you win a lottery of 1 crore? Would you prefer to continue your services in our company? What if you win a lottery of 1 crore? Yes, anybody? Make it fast. Let me repeat the question once again. What if you win a lottery of 1 crore? After that also, would you prefer to continue to serve our company? Why silence? No answer for this? No idea? Yes? Anybody in the class? What if you win a lottery of 1 crore? Would you like to serve the company? Nobody prefers to answer this? You should try at least. Make an attempt. Okay, chalo then. If I win a lottery of 1 crore, also I like to continue my services in your company. And coming to that 1 crore, half of the amount I give it for charity, and the remaining half of the amount I go to my parents and discuss how to use that amount. This can be one answer. This can be one answer. Do you understand? Okay. So though I win a lottery of 1 crore, still I prefer to work in the company because I always believe in hard work. I always believe in hard work. Okay. And then coming to the 1 crore amount, half of the amount I use it for charity of my village, or I adopt any place as such and I use it for charity. And the remaining half of the amount I sit and discuss with my parents how to use it. Finish. In this way you can answer. Okay, right? Any doubts, or shall we wind up? If there are no doubts, then we just close the session. We will end the session. So can I take it granted that you don't have any doubts regarding the questions what we have discussed just now? Yes. Okay. And once again, a gentle reminder for everybody. I have forwarded employability skills webinar registration message to you. I hope everybody got registered by giving your Aadhaar number and all. Please try to, the students who did not still do the registration formality, please complete that so that you can attend the webinar, which is useful, which is working with topics on employability skills, life skills, communication skills, soft skills, etc. Okay, so don't try to don't miss that. Please register as early as possible. Okay, let's call it a day. Thank you. Bye bye.